Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Sturber and I'm with the Long Island Invasive Species Management Area here on Long Island, also known as LISMA. I'm here to talk about the princess tree, which is an invasive species, also known as Paulownia tomentosa. So some ID features of this tree is one, the height. It's usually small to medium sized, so it's not going to be the tallest, but it's not going to be the smallest tree. It usually reaches 30 to 60 feet in height. The bark itself is like a gray-brown. Some areas of the bark are a little smoother and shinier than the other rougher parts, and the stems are an olive brown to a dark brown color. They're usually hairy, and at the nodes, which is where the stems and branches meet, they're going to be flattened. The leaves themselves are pretty large. On mature trees, they reach to be 5 to 10 inches, while on younger trees, they're double that size, so they're pretty big. As you can see in the picture, it's kind of like a heart shaped where it goes in at the bottom, and then at the top it's pretty pointy, and the edges are teethed, so that's a good feature to remember too. The flowers are pale violet color with yellow stripes inside. They're 15 to 30 centimeters long, and they're usually a little hairy. They have 5 round unequal lobes as well, and these usually bloom in April to May, so they're going to be out pretty early in the season. So as you can see in these pictures here, all the way to the right, the flowers are a little hairier, and in the middle picture you can see the yellow inside. So why is the princess tree a threat? The princess tree is a threat because it grows pretty fast compared to other plants, hence why it's pretty invasive. It usually outcompetes the other species surrounding it for basic resources like water, sunlight, and nutrients, so it's pretty invasive to certain areas. Along with their seed pods can contain as many as 2,000 tiny wing seeds, which are easily transported with water or wind in the area. So they grow pretty fast and they're easily transported and spread. The distribution and habitat of the princess tree is usually the eastern United States from Texas to New England. It can be found growing alongside roadsides, streams, and forest edges. So here in the picture to the left, you can see the distribution throughout the United States. So majority of it's found on the eastern part of the United States, hitting like the Carolinas, some in Texas, Pennsylvania, and New York. And then a little bit has been found in Washington. And the picture to the right shows where it's been found in New York, so all of Long Island, Ithaca up here, Rochester, and like Orange County and the Bronx. So some management tips if you ever see the princess tree is to just monitor it, and if you see it's like a little bit smaller and it's just starting to grow, definitely cut or spray or pull it, because the faster you do that, the less likely it is to spread. The roots are pretty strong, and it's a pretty invasive plant, so it's going to grow pretty rapidly, and the faster that you can get rid of it, the better the chances are of preventing the spread. So yeah, if you have any questions, send us an email or anything, and yeah, have a good day.